Alright, so here we are at a live trading platform. This particular platform is TD Ameritrade's Think or Swim platform, which I personally use because it's just designed to make it user-friendly and very easy for traders to use. But you can use any platform you like, so don't worry about it. But we're going to use all our demonstrations on this one because this is the one I use. So, what were our two starting rules for setting up just every Iron Condor? It was volatility rank above 50 if possible, and as close to 45 days expiration as possible. So let's take a look. On this platform, we go to today's option statistics, and it shows us the current IV percentile, which is another term for volatility rank, is 44. Okay, it's not above 50, but 50 is a preference. 44 is pretty good. Good enough for this trade. Remember, it's just a preference, not a must-have, and 44 is pretty close to 50, so we're happy with that. Next step is 45 days to expiration. On this particular platform, these parentheses show you how many days till expiration. So if we're looking as close to 45 days as possible, we would obviously choose right here the March 50 days to expiration month. So check 1, check 2. We've gone through our two basic rules. So let's look to set up this Iron Condor now. So we're going to open up March, and the first thing we're going to look at is the stock price. It's 36.15. What we want to do is we want to start this Iron Condor by selling the put vertical that's just below at 36 and selling the call vertical that's just above at 37. So in this particular platform, it's easy. I just right click, I go to sell, I go to Iron Condor, and you see it populates it for me and does exactly what I want it to do. It sold the 36 put vertical and the 37 call vertical. So the stock price is right between them, right there at 36.15. Next step is, remember, we want to do minimum of $2 wide. So we're going to change this to 34 to make this a $2 wide put vertical, and this to 39. And there we go. And when we do this, now we've got our $2 wide Iron Condor. You see we're collecting 160 credit. Well, what was our rule? Remember, we were looking to collect anywhere from 33 to 40 cents per dollar, or 66 to 80 cents for $2. $1.60 is way too high, right? That's out of our range. So we're going to keep adjusting these strike prices until we see this number drop between 66 and 80. So we can start out by going just $1 at a time. So we'll change this from 36 to 35, this down to 33, and we'll go up one on the call side. We'll go up to 38, and we'll go to 40. Still $2 wide on both sides. Our credits drop significantly, but it's still way too high. It's 135. So before we go through everything one by one, obviously I've already gone through this, and I know that in order to get the credit we want, we're going to change this to 40 and 42, and we're going to go down 32 and 30. And you'll see, look at that, we collect 80 cents credit. Perfect. Remember, we want to collect between 66 and 80, and we did it. It's right there. And our strikes should be equidistant from the stock price, and they are. 40 is roughly $4 above, and 32 is roughly $4 below. So perfect. Stock price is right between our short strikes, and we're collecting anywhere from 66 to 80 cents. We're collecting 80 cents. Absolutely perfect. This is how you set up an Iron Condor. Very simple. You just keep moving the strikes until you get to that 66 to 80 cents total credit. Now, if by chance your software does not do Iron Condors as a default, you can also do these individually. So I could, if I had to, go sell a put vertical. It's $2 wide. On this software, it's called Blast All, so I can put two up there at the same time. And remember, I'd start by selling the 37 call vertical, $2 wide as well. So you see, this is an Iron Condor, but instead of just saying Iron Condor here, I'm selling two verticals. And all I'm going to do is exactly the same thing. I'm going to keep moving these, each $1 down for the puts, $1 up for the calls at a time until this credit ends up being a total of 66 to 80 cents. So you can do it manually if you have to, if your software does not have Iron Condors as a default. But that's it. That's how it works. That's as simple as it gets. You just keep moving out your strikes until you get to your 66 to 80 cents width, and your 1/3 width of the strikes Iron Condor is ready to go.